Pharmacokinesis is the most exciting concept I've been able to get involved with over my professional life.
Pharmacokinesis Corporation is a smart medical device and biotech company, and the company core technology is to introduce the next generation of smart medical devices for a purpose of local delivery.
There are many companies who have technology. The question is whether there is a differentiating mark in the technology of pharmacokinesis that can set it apart and enable it to go the path and produce the results for improving the indices of success.
Because of the might of pharmaceutical industry, we have excellent, powerful, effective drug. So now the question is, if we have such a good drug and powerful drug, why then in most cases they are not effective? We believe there's a gap is in delivery. That's where PKC comes in the picture.
Traditional treatment of solid tumor is and was associated with the three elements. One, systemic chemotherapy. Second, surgery. And third, radiation. Clinical observations are clearly demonstrating that the use of local delivery of biological response modifier and cytotoxic drugs delivered in a local setting has an enormous improvement on the success and by actually reducing the amount of toxicity overall in the body of the patient and improving or reawakening the immune system of the patient, by which eventually will overcome the tumor growth.
My name is Dr. Thomas Chen. I treat patients with brain cancer. I've been working in pharmacokinesis for the past 2.5 years. One of our products is a product called a Metronomic Biofeedback Pump, or the MVP. The pump is very unique. Like its name says, it's metronomic. Metronomic means that we're continually delivering the drug all the time. And so instead of somebody injecting the drug into the ventricle every 2 to 4 weeks, the patient is getting that drug at a very consistent level. The biofeedback is very important because the pump allows us to sample some spinal fluid back. And what happens is that when it allows us to sample it back, we can measure certain levels, like a cytokine called VEGF, which is vascular endothelial growth factor. VEGF then allows us to determine how well we're doing with our treatment progress. And we're also able to sample that fluid to see if there's any cancer cells left. So it's basically a very unique pump in that we're able to implant it, we're able to consistently deliver it over time, and we're able to get physiological feedback in terms of how we're doing with the treatment.
In pharmacokinesis, the aim and the mission statement was not about additional income, because we have enough from our aerospace military. Not about technology, because we have enormous amount of technology associated with our robotic system, which is probably one of the most sophisticated robotic systems ever created. But it's about the patients. Can we do it better?
The entire platform of pharmacokinesis, it sits on 3 pillars. Our IP, how we transfer our IP to the technology platform, to the clinical relevance, and the impact that makes in the medical community and the lives of millions of patients.
We have created an intellectual property landscape that is absolutely remarkable. This book represents over 20 of our US patents, which have been awarded to the company.
You know, for the most part, when we make decisions as doctors about how a patient is doing with their brain cancer or with their leptomeningeal disease, it's often based on imaging, radiographic pictures. But this is the first time that we're able to obtain some fluid or tissue from a human patient and use that knowledge to make a treatment decision at the same time.
As we conclude our phase 1 validations, we are moving now to a phase 2 where the pumps will be implanted in large animals for a longer period to demonstrate safety and efficacy, toxicity, and variety of other parameters, so as to enable us to proceed to our human study in the end of 2011.
We believe at this stage the company offers a great investment opportunity both for current shareholders and any future ones.